What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today I'm sharing with you guys some knotless Bohemian box braids. Guys, I had actually planned to do this style on live because you guys had requested that you wanted to see it. But I was like, I literally might faint. Like, I might just like do the Wendy Williams and faint on live. I was literally so tired that I didn't really think I could make it through a live. So I decided to record this look instead, and it turned out so bomb that I was actually mad that I didn't go live. So I can't wait to share this look with you guys. Today, I'm really gonna talk about how I add in my human hair pieces because I feel like in my Bohemian videos, I don't really discuss that. So today, I'm gonna share that with you guys. So I know some of you guys are looking at this parting pattern and you're like, what the fuck is that? These are what I call free parts, and a lot of you guys may have seen them before. It's kind of when you're parting in sort of like a C shape. I usually work from right to left, and this just creates a fuller look and it makes your braids more versatile. So my client really does prefer to have her parts this way. So when I'm adding in my human hair piece, I'm just going to stick it underneath my thumb. One of the legs of the braids is underneath my thumb, so I'm just going to keep braiding. And when I'm braiding in, I'm trying to make sure that I braid in at least an inch of the human hair into the actual braid. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is as soon as you pull on that human hair or move it in any kind of way, it's just going to slip out of the braid. So you want to make sure that you're at least braiding in an inch to half an inch. I'm going to show you guys this clip again because I know that went kind of fast, so it was kind of hard to see. So I'm definitely going to show you guys how I add in the pieces a couple more times. So because my client wanted a really long and full look, I am adding about 2 to 3 pieces of human hair to each braid. I'm kind of being strategic with where I put it, so sometimes I'll take a step back and look and see where it needs to be more full or where it looks empty, but I'm not really following any specific type of pattern. I just know that I'm putting the human hair on most of the braids. I also wanted you guys just to see how I part off a couple of these parts. I just do a couple at a time, and you guys can see that I'm just basically parting in a C motion and they're all pretty much connected. So here I'm gonna zoom in just so you guys can see how I slide that human hair under my thumb and I keep braiding, and you guys see how it's falling. That's why I kind of keep it up and tucked into like a comb or something. Sometimes I use a clip just so that I'm able to really braid that human hair into the braid. Notice that you can't really see the human hair that I'm braiding in, and that's because I'm tucking it under. It is a different texture than the braiding hair, so you want to make sure that it's tucked underneath so that it's not visible and you don't have any hairs poking out. If you do have a piece of the hair that sticks out, so like in this braid I do, you can always go ahead and cut that off, and then yeah, once you're done, you're just gonna pull those pieces down and you can see how beautifully it sits. So I know everybody is going to ask me what human hair I'm using in this video, and I'm making sure that I link it in the description section for you guys. So make sure you guys check out all the products that I'm using in the description section. It's right underneath this video. You guys can click down and see everything that I'm using. I also provide links. If you guys want to support my channel, I do get a little bit of commission from purchasing through those links. So if you guys want to support your girl, then go ahead and purchase through those links. I always put the products down there and you guys always ask, so I just want to make sure that I remind you guys. But I've talked about this a lot before, that I do not use synthetic hair when I'm doing styles like this. First of all, I charge $4.50 for this style, so I definitely want to give my client their money's worth, and I just feel like synthetic hair tangles really fast, really quickly, so you don't really get your money's worth out of the style. And I also just think that human hair looks better because it has more of a natural look to it, and it's a lot more low maintenance, so you don't have to put a bunch of mousse in it and all of that good stuff. So I definitely would recommend using human hair in this video, and I'm going to show you guys how I dip it, because obviously you can't dip the human hair in boiling hot water because it's going to turn straight. If you guys have been a fan of my channel, then you guys will know, because I made that mistake in one of my videos and I showed you guys how I corrected it. So I'm going to show you guys how I dip this hair so that the braids still have movement and you don't damage the curly hair. So I'm showing you guys now how I'm dipping this style. I know you guys can't really see it, but basically I picked out all of the human hair and I clipped it up so that the ends of the braids are exposed, and I'm only going to be dipping the ends of the braids. Believe it or not, this does create a little bit of movement for those braids. Some of them you can dip higher if you didn't add the human hair in too low, but this is a really important step because I used to be the type of person who was like, oh, these braids can't be dipped and they're really stiff, and I just hated it. I hated it, so I was like, I have to find a way where I can make these have like a little bit of movement for my clients. So just this little dip at the bottom will really create some movement for them and help it flow a lot better. So guys, here we are at the finished look. I was so excited with the way that these turned out. This style altogether took me 3.5 hours, and guys, when I tell you I was literally struggling for all 3.5 hours, the only thing that was literally getting me through was just me seeing the progress and seeing how bomb they were turning out. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. As always, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you guys can be notified every single time I post, and make sure you guys share this video, period. You heard my sis. I know you guys are trying to read her lips because she was feeling herself, y'all. But yeah, I'm going to share my TikTok that I posted because, you know, this is before I knew Instagram had Instagram, TikTok, whatever it's called, Instagram Reels. But I'm going to share my TikTok that I posted on this look because I just couldn't wait, y'all. And yeah, as always, I'm going to get out of here because I'm rambling. So as always, I will catch you guys in my next video.
What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?